Question number one. What's BPM?
BPM, beats per minute, is how fast the song goes up or down.
So why does it matter for us as a consumer?
Well, you want to know if a song is going fast, like if you're going to be dancing fast or slow. That's pretty much it. Are you into a slow, groovy dance like this?
So if it's a slower groovy dance,
It's lower BPM.
so what's gonna be the BPM for example, for the slower?
Like 122, 124, under 130 BPM.
Got it. Let's say big room house, aka EGM, aka how else you guys gonna call it?
Yeah, big room, main stage.
Main stage. So what BPM are you guys using for the main stage?
Main stage is usually, I would say, like 128 to like 136. It's kind of in between the harder stuff and the softer stuff, right? Afro house would be like 124, 125, 122, and then you've got techno and psytrance that goes from like 140 to like 180. You know, DNB 170.
So what's dangerous? What people should be avoiding? Like normal person, normal white person. What BPM normal white person should avoid? 170.
I'm not saying it. That's a trick question. That's a trap. You know, stick to the BPM that you like.
Okay, so we answered your BPM question. Now,
Yeah, because I was gonna say like heavy metal, rock and roll. You know what I mean? Those also go into high BPM as well, but people love that.
got it. So let's say rock and roll. What's BPM is gonna be in rock?
Rock and roll, they sometimes go 140, 135.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what I mean? Like heavy metal, you know, right?
Got it.
They go pretty high too. So yeah, BPM is important if you want to know what you're dancing to. Just see if you're moving slow or fast.
Another question for the DJ. Equipment. Is it important to have a high-tech equipment? So for example, in our case, we have CDG 3000, which is what's exactly like every single person, like nobody knows what exactly is going on there. Everyone knows like they're talking CDG 2000, 3000, Pioneer. Right. What exactly is on trend right now? Is it matter what people are going to be using, or it's all bullshit and it's all about your technique and it's all about your talent?
I think it's a little bit of both. Equipment definitely matters. Like if you're playing an instrument, right, you want your instrument to be something that you're used to playing, that you know how it works, like why it works, right? So I think it's very important that everyone kind of stick to an instrument, right, that they're used to. But because there's an industry standard, right, you don't want to be carrying around your equipment everywhere. There's an industry standard of Pioneer CDJs being used in pretty much like all the major clubs.
Got it.
CDJ 3000s is like one of the latest ones. Well, 3000X is the newest one that just came out. But CDJ 3000s have been the industry standard for the past like 6 years or so. So I think it's important that, you know, people get used to playing those equipment because you're using it everywhere.
Got it. All right. Next question. What exactly sync is? Everyone is like sync, 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 sync. What exactly sync? Is it important? Do people use it? Should people use it? Is it like, I don't know, ashamed? You have to be ashamed of using it?
No.
What exactly sync?
Sync.
Explain to the normal person who never heard about it before, for example.
So sync, well, we went over BPM, right?
Yeah.
And sync literally just makes two songs the same BPM.
So basically, if one song is playing faster and another song is playing slower, you want to make sure they're all combined together, because otherwise people are going to keep distortion over the music. So sync helps basically by just pushing the button. It helps to basically adjust the...
Yeah, instead of using the tempo slider, which is what... What's up, bro? Yeah, bro. Doing a little interview over there. Yeah. Hey, cheers, bro. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, so back to sync.
Yeah. so sync. Sync is good because what it's doing is basically the same thing you use the tempo slider for, right?
Yeah.
It's what older DJs came up using because there was no sync button before. But now that there is a sync button, I think it makes it easier. It's not something people should run away from because the button is there. But just because like there's a misconception that if you use the sync button, it's cheating, right? You're making it easier for you to transition between two songs, which is absolutely incorrect. You know what I mean? You can give a new beginner DJ the sync button and they still won't know because you still need talent, technique, understanding of music theory, you know what I mean? Music structure.
So do you think the people have to use sync after they learn all the basic stuff?
Yes. Yeah. I think sync is just a button on the CDJ. You know, every button you have to learn what it does before you can go and play it.
So what's the most important button for you?
Oh man, the play button. Without the playing, no music, right?
Yeah,
play button for sure.
All right. So another question for you. Let's say I just played, you know, do you think it's fun to fuck it up, basically all the adjustment things? Okay, just let me explain you. So when you're playing, every single DJ have their own adjustments which they make. For example,
the mixer, yes.
With the mixer. So basically you can make sure that for example, the voice is louder or there is no voice in the song, or for example, you have additional, you know,
snare or hats,
so
bass line,
bass line. Sometimes people are just gonna basically go all on or all off,
right?
Or they're gonna mix it up specifically to make sure. Like, what do you think? What do you think about this joke?
No, I mean,
is it a joke or is it purpose?
It's no. I would panic. You know what I mean? Like, there's basic standards, right? Like you want to make sure
of the transition.
Yeah, right. And if you really fuck it up for the next there's a lot of buttons on the mixer. A lot of buttons, right? So for you to like go through every one of them and then put it back and then start playing, that's a lot. It's a funny joke if you know someone. Yeah. If you know someone, it's hilarious.
I heard Diplo is doing this stuff.
That's because he's cool. It's Uncle Diplo, you know what I mean? He's cool. He's cool. He's a cool uncle, so he's allowed to do it. Yeah,
right.
He gets away with it. Right.
Now, what do you think about the DJs who are basically, you know, coming to the venue? They know the rules. They come playing. They fuck up my equipment, for example. What do you think about this DJs?
Horrible DJs, stay home. No, I'm just kidding. My advice to everyone that's like starting out or new DJs or anyone that's never played on equipments like professional equipment before, because these are expensive, right?
Yeah, expensive.
CDJs we're talking about what, $2,500-$3,000 each,
and you need more.
Right, two of them are $6,000 pretty much, plus a mixer, which is another $2,500. Right? Right.
Plus tax,
yeah. Let's say $225. You know, so you're looking at like $8,000 of equipment. Plus, right?
A big plus.
Yeah. Minimum 8,000.
Yeah.
So I would. I mean, not everyone is able to afford it, right? Obviously, that's why we have all these open decks and everything. But I would highly recommend everyone go check out the mixers on YouTube and learn what every single button does. It's 2-minute tutorial videos that's on YouTube everywhere. You just, search up CDJ buttons and just watch the tutorial, see what they do. Once you know that, then it's like coming in and playing a video game.
What's the best advice for you? Like, let's say I'm a newbie. I never heard about like one day I woke up and I decided to be a DJ.
Right.
That's my story.
No, it never happens that way, all right?
But just me.
Yeah, that's just you. It never happens that way, all right?
This is how I came to America. Actually, I woke up and I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go to America. I'm gonna go party, right? I'm gonna go DJ. No, there's a journey, bro. There's a journey. You've been in the music industry for years now, right? You've been listening to music for years. You've been partying for years, right? I think most DJs go through this journey and this process before they make that leap.
Right. So how do they need to start? Like, for example, there are a lot of different basically DJ schools. Like official, they're gonna get the diploma, which is like I'm like very skeptical. Do you think it's better basically to learn from the DJ? For example, I know you're doing the classes, right?
Yeah.
So do you think it's better to go to the basically music academy or or just to take from someone from the experience?
I think everyone has a different style of learning. For me personally, it was a lot of video watching and practicing on actual equipment. But a lot of people enjoy hands-on, right? Like having someone in person showing them. Some people enjoy, like they don't want to be able like focusing on a YouTube video, right? They'd rather be in person, having someone explain to them what the buttons do and everything. So I think it's different for different people. I mean, honestly, to each their own. Every I've seen DJs that have started out in academies and have paid for like lessons, you know, and I've seen DJs that did nothing, paid for, you know, watch the like you own the equipment, but you own the equipment.
Yeah, I own the
right. Yeah, so you're able to be here and practice.
Correct.
Right.
Right. What do you think about this best hookah ever?
Oh yeah, I was waiting. I thought you were never gonna share it. Hookah's meant to be shared, kids. Hookah is meant to be shared.
Sharing is caring. Yeah, but usually, guys, don't be you should be aware. Like, one hookah per 2 person. That's the max. And if you're rushing, one hookah per person.
Yeah, one hookah per maybe 3 if one person doesn't smoke as much, right?
Maybe. That's a big maybe.
Yeah. No more than 3. No more than 3, I would say. But yeah, 1 hookah per person. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, where's my hookah, guys?
Where is the fucking hookah? Alright, what do you think about the hookah?
Flavorful,
Alright.
tasty, smooth.
Yeah.
I want to say silky smooth, guys. Silky smooth. I can't pinpoint the flavor, but it's very fruity.
Thank you. Yeah. So one thing about Altheas Hideaway,
one of the best hookahs. Honest to God, guys, I've been smoking hookahs for like 20 plus years now, you know, forever. And I would say this is one of the best hookahs I've had. Not because I'm here, not because he's holding a gun to my head. You guys can't see it, but there's a gun down here, and he's making me say this. But this is the best hookah.
Benny, can I have a drink, please? Can I have a mocktail? Yeah.
A mocktail?
A mocktail, yeah. We're doing mocktails on Monday today, guys. All right. So another thing about Aziz, by the way, so which goes by Bruce Wayne. By the way, Aziz.
Yes. No, we're not changing the name. What? There's another DJ Aziz, you know? It's already taken. It's too late.
Bruce Aziz.
Bruce Aziz.